Hi there, this is gonna be our first video in this channel. I'm super excited for it. So we're gonna do a mix on this channel of tarot, fitness, and yoga, and maybe other stuff related. So this is our first video, so I have here two doors for you to pick. So door number one is this blue one, and door number two is this one. Pick one and I'll bring you the message, and please comment here with me below so I can bring the message for you, okay? If you want to share this video, also feel free to do that at any moment. So if you pick card number one with this door, let's see what is behind it. I mean, it's a beautiful door. There's like this blue color giving some like Greek vibes or Mediterranean vibes, with these beautiful pink flowers. So let's see what is behind it. It says the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler odyssey. So maybe it's a moment for you to explore a little bit more than what you're used to. Maybe it's a time for you to go travel to the Mediterranean or travel somewhere else. Maybe it's not traveling, maybe it's just like doing something that you're not used to. But let's see what this reading goes. I'm gonna bring more cards here, so to start we're gonna leave this door up here, and I'm gonna bring this beautiful deck. We're gonna pull a few cards from it. Wow, we already have it. Okay, so here we have the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands, which kind of got here in the middle. I turned this way, but when it fell down it was like this, so I'll leave it like this. But it represents, it could be a king that is reversed and also upright. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this here, there you go, so you can see them. So we have those three cards here. What I see here to start is, this reading is all about like, get out of your comfort zone, go do something different, go explore new ways of living, new perspectives. You know, sometimes we are in a position for so long that we forget there are other perspectives in the world. There are different ways of living, different things to do, and maybe that's what you've been called to. Maybe with this trip, because I'm feeling really strong here, there's a trip for you somewhere in some moment from now. And it might be soon, it might take a while, but there is a trip. And I feel like if you're not traveling, like I said, just take what serves to you. It could be a change in your mind only, but anyway, there is going to be a change in your mind. You're gonna see things from a different perspective. Here the Hanged Man show that perfectly. You see, you have a Hanged Man through the foot. So if you turn like this, you can see he's not actually hanged. He can lose himself at any moment, and even more because here he's holding the cord, right? So he can lose himself at any moment. And maybe this upside down perspective will show you that there are other different ways of doing things, of living. And then with the Six of Pentacles here, I see there need to be a balance in relationships. We tend to have these relationships where we think we are superior or inferior, or we tend to think like people are better or worse than us. And there's always this imbalance, or I give too much and receive little, or I give too little and receive too much, you know? So there's always this imbalance. And this trip or this journey that you're going through is going to bring you that. It's going to bring this balance, you know, where you're not going to feel anymore like you need to be superior to someone, or you need to feel inferior to someone, right? So the King of Wands has the perfect energy to make anything happen, to create anything he desires, right? And he's a little bit like an explorer. So this is a perfect card for this reading. So let's see where we go from here. I'm gonna have this deck, and we're gonna pull a few cards from here. I don't know how many. Let's see what happens. What is the message for this moment, please? We have one card that flew away here, and we have take a break. A life's work not season. Get off the treadmill. So again, it's asking you to stop what you're doing and find time to take a break. You can take a break from work and go on a trip or on a journey or experience something new, even if it's for like 2 or 3 days. Take a road trip if you cannot go too far, but this would be very beneficial to you. And then sometimes we think life is just work, it's just doing what we're doing, but this door is trying to show you can find happiness, you can find joy in whatever you do if you are there in the moment. If you leave the past behind and experience new ways of doing things and find things. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze this one here. There you go. And we have also the charms. So I'm gonna use here the charms with you guys today. And let's see what else this message has to bring. We have those. And I feel those too. Okay. And I also need a key for this door. Okay. So let's see what we have here. The first thing that calls my attention here is those 2 tarot cards. They're also in this charms. So we have the Tower. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And you have the Strength. So those 2 cards, they talk to me about there's something here that's not working for you anymore. Any way of working or living that you're going through right now, that you've been going through the last months or years, they're not going to work anymore. So you need to find a new way. And that's why this trip or this break is really important to you, so you can find a new way, a new perspective on working and living and doing things and having your relationships. So the Strength, this trip also is going to bring you strength. The strength is not just physical strength, could be too, but it's more like a mental, emotional strength. So you're going to feel stronger after that. You're going to feel like you left so much behind and you've been through so much in your life that now you can see things in a new way of living that is more aligned with who you truly are, with who you want to be forward. Again, there is an Eiffel Tower here, traveling or maybe going to Paris if you are, send this message that make total sense to you. I asked for a key, so here we have this kind of key. It's a big key to open this door for you. We also have here those grapevines. Those those grapes. And the grapes, they kind of go together with the idea of Mediterranean. So there's something here for you, like a Mediterranean, European, maybe beachy vibes trip. So that's really interesting. I'm very excited for it. We also have strawberry, bringing all the sweetness, bringing more desire to your life. Also, the grapes, they bring more abundance, more wealth. So you're going to feel like more fulfilled. You're going to feel more satisfied with your life. Here, there is an emoji of someone who is in love or is loving. So it could be, you can find a relationship in there if you are single. But if you're already in a relationship, you could be traveling with your partner, or it could be a trip solo. You can be in a relationship, but it could be a trip solo that you're going to find love in life, for your life, for yourself. You're going to love what you do. You're gonna love doing what you're doing. So that's really important. I also see here the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is your personal power. So you're gonna get your personal power back. And I feel it goes very well with this King of Wands, because he has the power. His power doesn't come from the ego or his persona. It comes from his true self, who he truly are. And that's the connection here. You're going through this journey now where you're going to experience new things, new ways of living, new ways of working, having relationships and everything. And you're going to find this personal power inside of you. Okay? You're not going to put the power outside of you anymore. You're going to feel that you have all that you need to move forward. And we also have the letter P here. I don't know if that means anything to you. I'm going to put in here. Since this is a collective, that might be something very personal. And to finish this reading, I feel inspired to do the Astro dice here. So we're going to get those three and see what else we got in here, please. So we have Uranus, wow, Gemini, and house number 6 or 9, number 9, sorry. So here we have, man, this makes total sense with this reading. Number 9 is like go traveling, go explore the world, go learn something new, go do something different. Gemini is a very curious sign, always want to do something that doesn't take too long, might be a short trip, but it's something that can show you, like I said in the beginning, can show you different ways of living, different perspectives. And Uranus, it brings this energy of thinking with your higher mind, which is more intuitive than rational. And there's nothing wrong with the rational, but when we're in the rational mode, we're connected to the ego. And the ego always leads us to directions that are not very good for us, It can lead us to the wrong path. And this door is going to lead you to the right path where you need to go right now. And it's going to show you that you can trust yourself more, that you can trust your intuition, that you can take breaks, that you don't need to work so hard like you've been doing, and everything's fine. Everything's fine. And you shouldn't worry about anything too much, and don't take this life too serious, because you're gonna get there, okay? So that's the message that I have for you guys. I personally love the picture on this door, this odyssey that you're going through. And I think, you can accomplish anything you want. You can have this key here with this door, and it's going to guide you to the perfect place, where you need to be, where you need to go. Just let things flow, and let me know if it resonates. If you already have any trip booked, I do have a trip booked in a few weeks. I think less than 2 weeks, which is funny because all the readings served for me first, right? And then, of course, the collective reading, but I'm part of the collective and I'm doing it, so I need to take the message for myself too. And let me know if it resonates, if you need to share this to someone that needs to hear this right now, and share anything you want to do here. And I'll see you guys next.